Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently fighting Vinland, and we're making some progress here for sure. This war should be over relatively soonish. I'm seeing that most of our sieges are getting close to done. Now these guys are heading over here, and this is kind of overkill to send a full army over to take back this province. But, I mean, we could also send them down here, I suppose. Yeah, we should probably do that. We do see a Vinlandic army retreating this direction, so who knows where they're going. They might be going here, they might be going over here or something. We'll find out. So these guys are heading in over here. We want to take back this territory. Spain was building a spy network. That's not shocking. Okay, so we won the siege here. That is perfect. These guys can now spread out and start taking over some of these provinces. Excellent. Okay, so they're currently landed on Cuba. I don't actually care about this necessarily. This is relatively fine. It's completely and totally okay. So we have uncontested claims that will expire up over here. Okay, I don't actually care about claims, to be honest. So that seems okay. At this point, we want to push out over this direction. These guys are being strange. I'm not entirely sure what the point of having them there is. They're a 1K stack and they're not actually making any progress. But okay, whatever. So there's a couple more, I was going to say colonizations. That's a couple more provinces taken. They have a force right here. I want to move in like this. We should be able to defeat that force with just this army half. And that looks like that might actually stack wipe. Yeah, perfect. So that's stack wiped. At this point, the question is, does Portugal want out of this war? And the answer is not yet. They have 34 reasons not to. Portuguese war exhaustion is 3. They have 16 military strength, ally in war, length of war, and they hold Lisbon. I mean, yeah, they're gonna hold Lisbon. We're not gonna go attack Lisbon. That's fine. For the moment, I'm relatively content with what we've got going on here. I want these guys here, and I want these guys coming down this direction. So that'll be good for now, and of course, there's only so much that we can actually occupy up here. These are all wasteland provinces, so that is understood. We won the siege of their capital, and we want to be pushing up over here and sieging here immediately. So now we're going to come out over this direction. If we can get onto this island, that would be fantastic. So that would be absolutely great. We do have these guys down over here. They are definitely making some progress. And I want to check in over here. We're capping here, so that looks good. Let's just head up over this direction. Okay. So up we go. That's the stack wipe. No shockers there. And we're going to come down over this direction. Perfect. They are holding this straight right now, but that's okay. We are going to head over here, and yeah, they've got some forces up over here. We're going to stack wipe them. No problem. So this siege is going to progress. That looks wonderful. Okay, so we have a potential rebel uprising here. Roman noble rebels. What are they upset about? The Dinotoi aren't even angry. Hang on, what are they upset about? This is down in... Okay, this is in this occupied area. Gotcha. So that's the core issue then. There's a bunch of war exhaustion, so sure. That's fine for now. We'll be out of this war very soon, so I'm not too concerned about that. Let's have these guys come on down to here, and it looks like they left this area for some reason. Sure. So we'll just continue to attack some of these Canadian areas, and the question is, at what point are they willing to give us what we want? We had already previously determined that what we wanted was something very akin to, like, this, approximately, like this. Something similar to this, right? This is not exactly what we want, but something very, very similar to it. We could maybe take this. That'd be 99. That'd be 97, 98. We can find something here that would probably bring us to 100, right? That'd be 97 there. Perhaps something up over here. That'd be 99. 98. There's some combination, but we know that they're not willing to accept this yet, so there's no real reason to do it right now. So that seems fine for the moment. We're going to come up over here. That looks fine. And we're at minus 71 over here. Okay, so I'd like to head over here for now. And their fleet just left this area. Okay, Vinlandic peasants. Rude. We're going to send these armies up to go take care of the Vinlandic peasants. So that'll be fine. These guys are down in the area. So I'm noting the Portuguese-Peru army here. We're going to stack together these two armies. We've got another army very nearby. And Roman noble rebels down over here. Wait, did they just immediately get stack wiped by Rio de Prata? That'd be really funny. We're going to head in here, and we're going to fight them. They're going to run away, and I believe we just stack wiped them. That was huge. Okay, so these guys, they're going to be locked into going here. And we've got another army on the way down. So let's lock these guys up, at the very least. And let's have these guys hold here for now. We can reinforce this. And yeah, reinforcing it did end up being necessary. So that's fine. And now we can have these guys just spread out and take back some of this territory. So that looks good for the moment. And there's definitely some of this nonsense ongoing, but that's fine for now. So we're continuing to take over a bunch of the territory out over this way. These guys can come south here. There we go. And we've got this pretty under control, looks like. They didn't actually even manage to cap this. Oh, no, they did. It was right here. They just moved. Okay, beautiful. So that looks fine for now. They've got more peasants out over here. They've captured this as well. We'll be there very, very soon. So I'm not very worried about that right now. This has surrendered, so let's move up to here for now. And they have their fleet here. We're not really in a position to be able to do anything about that fleet for the moment. But very soon we'll be in a position to do something about that fleet. So that all looks good for now. And let's hop down here, see what we've got going on down this way. Yeah, we're just in the process of slowly pushing this all back. So at this point... Oh, right, these guys. Yeah, that's fine. I think that they completely obliterated that navy. It doesn't matter. We'll build a new one. I'm not very concerned about that. So at this point, we see that Portugal is still on high war enthusiasm. So I'd love to get Portugal out of this. They have 31 reasons not to. Okay, fair enough. So Vinland is going to be willing to peace out eventually. This is currently a 93 peace offer value. That's 99, 97. Maybe with a 97, we can find another 3-value province. There's this one here. And that doesn't really inspire confidence. I don't really want that province right now. So instead, this is 93 peace offer value. That's 97. 92, 97. There's gotta be something here somewhere, right? Wait, that's 96. We could then take this. That would be 100. It'd be a little border gory, but we can come back and get the rest later. That would be the overall idea, I think. So they have 127 reasons to not accept this. That's not shocking. And we would love it if we could come in and attack one of these. The Vinlandic fleet is currently here, preventing us from going across. That's okay. Soon enough, they'll be in a position where that's not a very viable thing for them to do. So down over this direction, we've got one unit capping. These guys can make their way down here and just slowly push their way through here. So that looks good. And we're just continuing to cap all of these areas. So this is going very, very well for now. This siege will end eventually. So we're only at 36% war score, and this is the fault of Portugal. We would be much, much, much higher with Portugal. But yeah, they have 31 reasons to not exit the war right now. So that's understood. We're probably going to need to go on the offensive and take out some Portuguese holdings. Most likely. but we'll see. For the time being, this is reasonably fine. I don't mind them occupying Cuba. That doesn't matter. So they can do that if they like. We're going to head up over here and over here. Perfect. And then these guys can head up over this way. Cool. So we're just passing through here for now and taking all of this territory for the moment. And these guys can come take back this territory. Perfect. And we'll just push up to here and here. Naval research wrong. That's very rude. We are approaching our admin power cap. So to that end, I'm going to grab nationalistic enthusiasm, dropping our land maintenance modifier by 5%. Okay. Portugal in these wars really slows things down. We could have pieced this out a long time ago if it wasn't for Portugal. No doubt about that. But let's hop down here and get rid of some of these occupations. There we go. And this is like... These are Dutch Colombian revolutionaries. Okay. Interesting. So, of course, we're occupying up over here, and this is all very, very expected. We're going to push over to here. Excellent. And just continue to take over all of this territory. We're interested in getting as much as we can. Oh, they're actually trying to prevent us from going in here. So I'm going to go in here right now. The economy fools. Okay, so we just won this siege. That's a big deal. So we're going to come up over here, stack wipe this army most likely. We're going to be able to grab this. There we go. And now they're trying to prevent us from coming over here. Fair enough. No, don't do that. Come back over here, please. So they're trying to hop back and forth between these at this moment, and that's understood. Vinland wants peace at this point. So here's my question. How badly do they want peace? Not this badly. Understood. Portugal? 25 reasons. Okay. So I want to... I'm just thinking about coming down here and attacking Portugal directly. And just saying, you know what? Dutch Columbia and Vinlandic Columbia, they're kind of on their own. We can bring these guys down here, like so. And I think that's probably the way to go at this point. This is the 6th Elysian Army A and B. And actually, Bone has landed up over here. We should go deal with them. I didn't realize they had done this. Okay, cool. So that is good to know. And at this point, what we need to do is we need to have these guys position right up over here. Now that we control this, we can move despite whether they have their fleet here or not. And I want these guys up over here for the moment, and I want these to come take this. Now you can see these guys are just jumping back and forth here. But now we can come here. I'm going to force march this, which may cost us... Nope, that doesn't cost us any military power. Okay, beautiful. We made it across. No more is this a problem. Navy doesn't matter here anymore. So that is absolutely perfect. They kind of played themselves there, to be honest. So that's fine. We next want to move in and siege this fort. And then these armies are kind of fine where they are. So we'll get this fort sieged, and that'll be Vinland pretty under control, but not entirely. Looks like Bone retreated. Let's head up to here for now, and let's check in on how this is going. We'll be arriving here shortly. Okay. Vinland wants peace. Let's see if Portugal wants out yet. They have 19 reasons. Okay. So we're going to have these guys be doing something kind of like this. There we go. So this is Portuguese Peru here. And we're going to want to start doing some damage to them. So let's have these guys head up over here. Okay, so this is now all good. I want to move up this direction and maybe attack Bone. That would be ideal. Defend this area for sure. So that looks great, and we're at 57% on this siege. I like it. That siege is over. So let's head in here. And of course, we're occupying these areas. Excellent. We won this battle here. That was free. We stack wiped them. And then I think we stack wiped a 2K stack over here. That's fine. We're going to chase these guys down. There's only so far that they can go. So this seems absolutely wonderful. Sure, you can have a seat in the Senate. That seems fine. So at this point, Vinland is basically fully occupied. I mean, they've got like Vinland at Greenland up here and stuff, but their mainland is occupied, and that's fine. I do see that Vinland at Colombia has decided to attack up over here again. This is okay. And we can then come down like this. And then we've got an army that we sent up over here, but these armies over here, we can send the 4th down this direction to deal with this. We want to get Portugal willing to exit this, right? This siege ended really fast. So that's neat. Portugal's down to medium. Hang on. Do they want out? 14 reasons. Okay. So not yet. Their war enthusiasm is dropping, though. So this looks great. Okay, so they're continuing to occupy over here. That's expected. We have armies on the way to deal with that. And up over here, we are indeed fighting Bone. Perfect. And I want to head up over here for now. I'm not sure where Bone is retreating to, but it's somewhere over here. For now, I'm interested in just taking these back. We just lost a military leader. I'm not sure for what army. Let's see. One of these? Yeah, this one. Okay, so we definitely want to roll up a new one, and that would be this guy. He is quite good. Okay, beautiful. So we're just going to continue to push through down here and build up some war score, trying to reduce Portugal's war enthusiasm. Bone is trying to white peace. Accepted. So Bone is out of this at this point. And this is currently occupied by Vinland. Sounds good. So we're going to get this all taken back nice and quickly. So we're now at 51%, and Portugal is now at 10 reasons to not want to be in this war anymore. Sounds good. So we're going to continue to push through over here. All of that looks great. And at this point, I'd like to take over this port, or rather this fort. It's not a port at all. It is quite inland, but that is absolutely wonderful. So this war is going, at this point, very swimmingly, I would say. Everything is going absolutely according to plan right now. Yeah, they're attacking us down over here. No, we don't care. We've got another army on the way. We're heavily invading this Portuguese territory. They can't do anything about it, to be honest. So this looks good. We're going to move in here. And then these are going to move here and here for now. Excellent. So they're continuing to attack down this direction. This is fine. One army may not be sufficient to hold this area, but we've got more, so it really doesn't matter. We're completely okay with that. So this looks good for the moment. We'll bring in this army, and we'll see what we've got in terms of in terms of offensive power here. So let's bring this in, and I'd like to fight these guys a little bit separate, if we can. Yeah, let's fight down here. We're just kind of picking around the side here. That stack wiped. That's a huge deal. These guys are moving away, and some of them locked in, so we're going in on this fight. Now they're probably going to make it here. We just maxed our military power, and there's not really anything we can spend that on. We could grab another military idea, I suppose. But as of right now, we need to wait for the year tick before we can grab any of these technologies. So that's awkward, right? That's definitely awkward. I suppose we could take, like, aristocratic ideas to boost up the little bit of cavalry that we've got. But I don't think that's necessary, to be honest. Infrastructure ideas might not be terrible, but we've already got an admin group, which is about to get maxed. So we can grab a development for manufactories. That seems fine at production efficiency. And that's also going to give us global goods produced modifier. So that's going to be a huge amount of income. So that seems great. We can also grab a maritime idea here, which is a good thing to do. But we're maxed on military power, which means that we could definitely grab a military idea here. Morale of armies flat 15 from defensive is really good. Actually, I'm going to take defensive ideas here. I'm going to grab battlefield commissions and then military drill, boosting us up by 15% morale of armies. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. So we're kind of blocked by this fort right now, and that's understood. We can move in here, but we'll keep an eye on that. And is Portugal willing to exit this yet? They have 2 reasons not to. Okay, so this is currently fighting against Rio de Prata. Excellent. We did not stack wipe that, but that's understood. Our morale is currently a little bit low, so let's not take this battle immediately. Peace offer from Vinland? No, thank you. Okay, so there's our morale regenerating. We're going to come in here. I think that these guys are going to leave first, which is ideal. Yeah. So this stack wipes, and now we want to come up and chase down this army. We just won our siege here, so we're going to come in and attack here, and here, and here, and here. Perfect. So that is, of course, huge, right? Absolutely wonderful. Lose 200 ducats? Actually, that's okay. We can afford 200 ducats. So these guys evaded us. We don't actually care. I want to check in on Portugal. Yeah, Portugal wants out now. So let's send that demand. We don't actually want anything from them. So Portugal exiting is a very big deal, of course. We don't have military access through Spanish Peru or New Granada. Those were only granted to Portuguese Peru. Okay. So that's a little awkward. We can ask them. They would not give it to us because their overlord is rival to us. So we're going to have to probably transport these armies out of here. We will wait to do that, I think, until after we are out of this war. So we're at 99% here, and actually Vinland would just accept this. So let's just take that. There we go. And now we can, of course, core all of that. So sort by overextension, not much overextension causing, but otherwise we can definitely get all of that cored. Almost all. We're short a little bit, but that's fine. So now what I want to do is I want to get all of these forts mothballed, and now we're going to have to get these guys out of here. Oh, they're black flag now. Perfect. So they can just walk through here, black flag. That's excellent. That's ideal. So that looks good. This is the 4th Elysian army here. So I think, let's see, the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th is stationed up over here. So let's move them up over this direction for now, and we can have them be separated out a little bit, something like that. Excellent. So we had particularists up over here. They're apparently already gone. That looks ideal. And we can seize land. This is definitely a good thing to do right now. There we go. And we have no debate in the Senate right now. We should start this. What are we interested in here? A free stability. Definitely. So we can exempt national impressment. That looks good. Losing a bit of army tradition seems okay for now. We can placate the Dynatoy. That looks great. Let's see. We can overrule some Senate seats. That'll be okay. The Kalirikoi, national conscription. Actually, admin support is probably fine, but we'll come back to that. National titles. Okay, sure. National regiments, admin support again. I mean, it's pretty efficient. I'm actually going to do it. We'll mint national coins. And then, what else do we have? How much is this? 2,000? That's a lot. Navy tradition, sure. Emperor, sure. And then corruption. Okay, looks good. So that is, of course, fantastic. And we need to pull these guys back. So this is the 2nd and the 5th over here. So the 2nd gets stationed down over here. There we go. And then the 5th, I believe, let's see here. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then 6th, I believe was the way we had that set up. So they would come down over this direction. Excellent. So we've still got the 6th not currently moving. They are actually where they should be. So as long as they're not taking attrition up here, which they're not, I'm just going to have them drill. They're in the rough area of where they should be located. So that seems good for now. Excellent. And then these guys, they'll make their way back into our territory eventually. So we've got a lot of money, and I'd like to put this into some manufactories. There's only a couple that we want to build right now. We're close to maxing out our manufactory construction. I like it. And then there's a bunch of counting houses for us to build. So this is going to result in a very, very large amount of money coming in. I like it. That's good. We lost a general, and that is this guy. We'll need to roll up another. There we go. That looks great. And we can get this core going. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to stabilize. We're probably going to attack Cahokia very soon. That's not going to be a problem. We're probably just going to do that very soon. Annexing these two would be good now that we have borders with them. And I'm starting to eye up Spanish California over here. I'm not a fan. So we'll think about that. That would be fighting all of Spain. It's probably doable, but we'll see. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Dark Horse, Ethan Feldman, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.